One day, everything will make sense. There was a time in my life when everything felt uncertain. I would wake up in the morning, look outside the window, and wonder, is this really where I'm supposed to be? The sky looked the same every day, the same roads, the same routine, and yet, something inside me felt completely lost. Have you ever felt like that? Like you're moving, but not really going anywhere? Every day, I would watch people rushing to work, office workers walking fast, coffee in their hands, eyes glued to their phones. Everyone looked busy. Everyone looked like they had a purpose. But deep inside, I wondered how many of them felt the same as me. Lost, confused, tired. One afternoon, I decided to take a walk. Not for any reason, not to clear my mind, just to walk. The weather was calm. A soft breeze touched my face. The sky was a mix of blue and gray, like it couldn't decide what it wanted to be. Kind of like me. As I walked, I noticed something simple, yet powerful. A small sunflower growing by the side of the road. It wasn't in a garden. No one was taking care of it. And yet, it stood tall, facing the sun. That moment stayed with me, because no matter where it was, no matter how difficult its surroundings were, it still chose to grow. It still chose to face the light. That day, something inside me shifted. I realized, maybe life isn't about having everything figured out. Maybe it's not about knowing exactly where you're going. Maybe it's about continuing to move forward, even when things don't make sense. Days passed. Nothing in my life magically changed. I still had the same problems, the same doubts, the same fears, but something was different. My perspective. I started noticing small things. The way sunlight touches buildings in the morning. The way people smile without realizing it. The sound of rain hitting the ground. Life was still the same, but I wasn't. I began to understand something important. You don't need to have a perfect life to feel peace. You don't need to have all the answers to feel okay. Sometimes, just being here is enough. There will be days when you feel behind. Days when it feels like everyone else is moving faster than you. But remember this, you are not late. You are not failing. You are simply on your own path. Just like that sunflower, it didn't compare itself to the flowers in a garden. It didn't wait for perfect conditions. It just grew where it was. And maybe that's what we're supposed to do. Grow through whatever we're going through. Even when it's hard. Even when it's messy. Even when nothing makes sense. Because one day, you'll look back at this moment, at all the confusion, all the struggle, all the uncertainty, and you'll realize it was all part of your story. A story that made you stronger. A story that taught you patience. A story that showed you who you really are. So if you're feeling lost right now, take a deep breath. Look around you. Listen to the world. You're still here, and that means your story isn't over yet. Keep going, even if it's slow, even if it's unclear, even if no one else understands. Because just like the sunflower, you're growing, even when you don't see it. And one day, everything will make sense.